Welcome back to Han Invest TV, where we dismantle outdated financial myths and rebuild your strategy for the modern economic reality. For decades, they told you that skipping your daily morning latte was the secret key to becoming a millionaire quickly. They claimed that small sacrifices would compound over time, magically solving all your financial problems without requiring any structural life changes. But as we wake up in the harsh economic landscape of 2026, those old rules have completely lost their power. We are facing a structural crisis where saving $5 on coffee cannot fix a broken housing market or stagnant wages. The math has fundamentally changed, and continuing to follow advice from the 1990s is a guaranteed path to financial ruin. Today, we are going to expose the trap of being normal and show you the real numbers required to survive. We must first understand the trap of normalcy, because doing what everyone else does is now a recipe for absolute disaster. That society defines normal as owning a home, driving a nice car, and appearing successful, regardless of the hidden financial cost. But in 2026, being normal means handing over 45% of your hard-earned income just to pay the mortgage. When housing costs consume nearly half your paycheck, there is absolutely no room left for errors, emergencies, or future investments that then add the car payment, which for the average normal person has now climbed to over $700 every month. You look successful to the outside world as you drive by, but inside, you are slowly suffocating under monthly payment obligations. To maintain this illusion of success, the average person leans heavily on credit cards, bridging the gap between income and lifestyle. This creates a fragile house of cards where one missed paycheck or unexpected medical bill can bring the entire structure down. This is the definition of the normal trap, looking rich on the outside while living in a constant state of panic. Let us look at the structural crisis numbers. Housing prices have skyrocketed 400% since the year 1990. Meanwhile, average incomes have only increased by 180%, creating a massive gap that hard work cannot bridge. This systematic disparity means you cannot simply budget your way out of the problem. With small hacks or minor lifestyle cuts, saving a few dollars on breakfast is irrelevant when the fundamental cost of shelter has outpaced your wages by this magnitude. We have to accept that the economic game is rigged against the traditional middle-class strategy that our parents successfully used to escape. You must shift your mindset from survival mode to growth mode, but this requires a specific financial foundation. This brings us to the most critical number in this video: $20,000 in liquid, accessible cash savings. Nick Moduli argues that $20,000 is the threshold where you stop making decisions based on fear and start choosing opportunities. When you have less than this amount, every minor unexpected event feels like a catastrophe that threatens your entire existence. With $20,000 in the bank, a broken car transmission is just an annoying inconvenience, not a life-altering financial disaster. This capital allows you to take calculated risks, like changing jobs or moving cities, to increase your long-term earning potential. You can negotiate harder for a salary raise because you are not terrified of missing one paycheck if negotiations go wrong. Think of this $20,000 not as spending money, but as a permanent shield that separates you from chaos. Reaching this milestone is the hardest part of the journey, requiring extreme discipline and a temporary sacrifice of social status. This leads us to the emotional trade-off. You must be willing to look poor now to actually become rich later. You might need to live with roommates long after your peers have moved into their overpriced, solitary luxury apartments. You might need to drive a 10-year-old car while your friends lease brand new vehicles that they cannot truly afford. Society will judge you as weird or unsuccessful because you are not participating in the consumption competition that keeps everyone poor. Embrace this period of looking weird. It is the cocoon phase necessary to build the wealth that will eventually free you. Now, let us discuss the order of operations, the tactical steps you must take to reach that $20,000 goal. Priority number 1 is attacking high-interest debt, specifically credit cards. With every single spare dollar you can possibly find, paying off a credit card with 22% interest is mathematically equivalent to getting a guaranteed 22% return on investment. There is no investment in the stock market that can consistently beat the guaranteed return of paying off high-interest consumer debt. Priority number 2 is your employer's retirement match. This is literally free money that you should never, ever leave on the table. If your company offers a match, contribute exactly enough to get it, but pause any further investing until your debts are gone. You need to be light and agile to build your $20,000 safety net. So eliminate the heavy drag of debt first. Once the debt is gone, every dollar you earn stays with you, accelerating your path to the $20,000 milestone. This journey is not easy, and it requires ignoring the fake lifestyle that everyone around you seems to be enjoying. Turn off the social media comparisons and focus entirely on your own balance sheet and your own long-term freedom. The $20,000 milestone is your key to unlocking a life where you make choices based on desire, not necessity. It will take time, discipline, and perhaps a few years of living differently from your peers. But the reward is freedom. You are reversing the flow of the economic river, swimming upstream against a system designed to keep you in debt forever. Do not let the difficulty of the task stop you. The alternative is a lifetime of financial stress and servitude. Break through the wall of normalcy, reject the consumer trap, and build the fortress of cash that will protect your future. Watch as your savings grow, and feel the weight of anxiety lift off your shoulders with every $1,000 you save. This is what true wealth looks like in 2026, not a luxury car, but the ability to breathe freely without debt. Take control of your finances now, because no one else is coming to save you from the structural economic crisis ahead. The sun is rising on a new era of personal finance, and you now have the roadmap to navigate it successfully. If you are ready to build real wealth, subscribe to Han Invest TV for more honest guides on navigating the modern economy. Stop trying to save on coffee and start building your $20,000 fortress. The journey begins today. Good luck. Remember, the rules have changed, and your strategy must evolve if you want to win in this new financial game. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with more insights to help you master your money. This is Han Invest TV, signing off. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep building your path to freedom. Visualize your future self, the one who made the hard choices today, thanking you for the discipline you are about to apply. Time is your most valuable asset, and every day you delay starting this process is a day of freedom lost forever. Like a plant growing through concrete, you can thrive in this harsh economy if you have the right structural support system. Building this foundation is not just for you. It is about breaking the cycle of financial stress for your entire family. Your savings buffer stops the domino effect of bad luck from turning a bad day into a bad life. Remove the temptations that trigger your small lifestyle changes. Do matter, but only when they are part of a larger strategy to fund your freedom fund. Find joy in the simple things that do not cost money. Your happiness does not have to be tied to your spending. There is a unique psychological high that comes from seeing your debt balance hit zero. Chase that feeling above all else. The climb is steep and the air is thin, but the view from the summit of financial independence is worth every step. Imagine a life where the mailman brings only letters from friends, not demands for payment from faceless corporations. Reconnect with the values that truly matter. Relationships, health, and peace of mind are assets that money cannot buy directly. Invest in your own knowledge. The best return on investment you will ever get is from the skills you acquire. When you are not desperate for money, you attract better opportunities. Desperation repels wealth, while confidence attracts it. Let your capital flow towards assets that grow rather than liabilities that drain your future potential and energy. Do this for your future self. Do not let the old version of you look back with regret at wasted years. The world will keep spinning and prices will keep rising. You cannot change the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Adjust your sails today. Change your course away from the rocks of debt and towards the open waters of freedom. Let the $20,000 milestone be your North Star. Whenever you get lost, look to that number for guidance. Document your journey. When you look back, you will be amazed at how far you have come from the starting line. Be the lighthouse for your friends and family. Show them that it is possible to escape the trap of normalcy. Your example will inspire others more than your words ever could. Lead by action, not just by giving advice. Every dollar you save is a seed planted for your future forest. Do not eat the seeds. Let them grow. Eventually you will have a forest that provides shade and shelter not just for you, but for generations to come. This is about legacy. It is about proving that you can win a game that was rigged against you from the start. Walk forward with confidence. You now possess the knowledge that 90% of the population ignores. Save aggressively, invest wisely, grow consistently. These are the 3 pillars of your new financial life. Master these tools, and they will serve you. Ignore them, and they will become your masters. The choice is yours. We believe in your ability to change your life. It starts with the very next decision you make with your money. Thank you for being part of the Han Invest TV community. Until next time, keep investing in yourself. Goodbye.